India and Pakistan, invoke completely different feelings in the minds of Afghan people. In this video, we look at how India and Pakistan have played totally different role in the rebuilding phase of Afghanistan. This video has been divided into two sections. In the first section, we will look at three different ways India is cooperating with Afghanistan to meet its current challenges. In the second section, we will look at two ways Pakistan is destabilizing Afghanistan. India and Afghanistan share a long history. Over the past decade and a half, India and Afghanistan have seen their ties deepening. The process started with the Taliban government getting toppled in December 2001. India has gone ahead and helped Afghanistan in a number of ways. Here are the top 3 areas of cooperation. India's bilateral trade with Afghanistan stood at $684.47 million in 2014-15, an increase of 0.20% over $683.10 million a year earlier, and 20.41% higher than $568.44 million in 2010-11. India's exports to Afghanistan in 2014-15 stood at $422.56 million, while its imports from that country were worth $261.91 million. Despite the lack of direct land access, India is the second largest destination for Afghan exports. These exports are key to slow, but steady improvement in socio-economic conditions of Afghanistan. India shares a close bilateral relationship with Afghanistan, and had signed a strategic partnership agreement in 2011. Here are a few important cases. 1. India has provided Afghanistan 4 Mi-25 helicopters. The Mi-25s will replace Afghanistan's aging Mi-35 attack helicopters, and provide a much-needed boost to Afghanistan's air support capabilities in the ongoing struggle against the Taliban across the country. Mi-25 is a close air support aircraft armed with a Yak P4-barreled, 12.7mm, built-in, flexibly mounted machine gun, as well as rocket and grenade launchers. It can be deployed against ground troops including armored and slow-moving air targets. It can also serve as a low-capacity troop transport, up to 8 paratroopers, and be used for medical evacuation missions. The helicopter is thus well suited for the Afghan Air Force role in helping the Afghan National Army take Taliban positions with close air support. 2. Apart from this specific assist, India has provided Afghan security personnel with different light equipments like machine guns etc. 3. India has also been training Afghan forces in counter-insurgency operations. Indian Army is also training Afghan women to serve in the Afghan National Army. The first batch of the 100 Afghan women soldiers started training by the Indian Army from August. India has so far given financial assistance worth over $2 billion to Afghanistan, and has been involved in massive developmental efforts in the war-torn country. Here are 2 most important examples. 1. Salma Dam, the ambitious $300 million hydroelectric and irrigation dam located on Hari Rod River in Shisti district of Herat, is a flagship development project sponsored by India. On the 4th of June 2016, Prime Minister Narendra Modi got to push a red button together with Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, opening the sluice gates and powering the turbines. With a 20 km long and 3.7 km wide reservoir, which has a storage capacity of 640 million cubic meters, Salma Dam can irrigate 80,000 acres of farmland and generate 43 megawatts of electricity. The people in Herat have been overwhelmingly supportive of the project. In August 2015, thousands of people assembled in the Herat Stadium to celebrate the progress of work. People performed Atan, the national dance of Afghanistan, and presented a bouquet of flowers to the Indian consulate staff as a token of appreciation for India's development assistance to Afghanistan. As a tribute to the growing friendship between the two neighboring countries, the Afghan government decided to rechristen the dam as the Afghanistan-India Friendship Dam. 2. On December 25, 2015, during a state visit of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the new Parliament building was inaugurated along with President Ashraf Ghani. The foundation stone for the new Afghan parliament was laid in August 2005 by the last king of Afghanistan, Zahir Shah, in the presence of Hamid Karzai and Manmohan Singh. More than 500 personnel had worked on the building, most of them Indian nationals. After completion, this is believed to be one of the best parliament building in the world. The main attraction of the building is a bronze dome of 32-meter diameter and 17.15-meter height, is considered to be the largest dome in Asia. Afghanistan and Pakistan are neighboring countries. Afghan-Pakistan relations have been blowing hot and cold. Let's look into the two main issues. In recent years, the Taliban insurgency in Afghanistan has arguably become the chief source of bilateral tensions. Kabul has repeatedly accused Pakistan's security establishment of destabilizing Afghanistan through its support of the Afghan Taliban and the Haqqani network, including providing sanctuaries in Fatah and elsewhere in Pakistan. The Afghan Taliban's top leadership is based in Quetta, though some top-ranking figures may be in Karachi. In 2013, Naseeruddin Haqqani, a Haqqani network leader, was shot dead near Islamabad, which is not far from Rawalpindi, the location of Pakistan's military headquarters and a city where some believe other Haqqani leaders are based. The Pakistani army has been described as the godfather of the Taliban. Even that might understate its influence. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani recently demanded that Pakistan either take military action against Taliban commanders on its soil or arrest them and hand them over to Kabul. Pakistan has mastered the art of pretending to help the United States while actually supporting its most deadly foes. Supporting Taliban helps Pakistan in securing USA's aid, and also enables it to influence Afghanistan's internal affairs. Pakistan has long been accused by international circles of protecting the Afghan Taliban, so as to use them as proxies in Afghanistan, with an aim to curtail Indian influence in its western neighborhood. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani recently said Pakistan must allow his country direct access to India through Wagah border in Lahore. At present, Pakistan allows Afghan trucks carrying goods meant for India only up to its last checkpoint at Wagah and not to the Indian checkpoint at Atari, which is just less than a kilometer away. This is one of many ways Pakistan has tried to restrict Afghanistan's development and use it as a lever against USA and India. It is very clear from this video that India is helping Afghanistan get up to its feet, and Pakistan on the other hand is trying to drive Afghanistan back.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting. Kindly provide your feedback in the comment section, this will help us improve.